Ugh, that was a quick save there, huh? That was a quick save. Oof. Okay. Man, I did not think you get stricken. Okay. We're back. Okay, we're back from being stricken. We were copyright claimed. Didn't even think that would even happen, but we do a copyright claim for the first time. It's probably the music in the beginning of the last stream. So that was probably why. But it's okay. We are back though. We are back. Are we back? Are we so? Oh, we're so back. We're so back. That's what they always say. We're so back. Oh, we're so gone. We're so back now. Let's call this. And then we call the current one part 2. Part 2. Part 2. Okay. But I was talking about Abbott Elementary the last part. So Abbott Elementary. Yeah. So yeah, so yeah, to recap. Abbott Elementary is about a teacher, Miss Teague. Miss Teague cares about her students very deeply. She's part of the she's part of the last batch of students, teachers, because the turnover is so bad. There's no student teacher wants to teach at this school. So yeah, so she cares about her students, Miss Teague. And yeah, then there's Barbara Howard, Miss Howard. Miss Howard is the fancy older black lady. She is I forgot which class she teaches, but she's cool. I like her. There was also, who else? Oh yeah, Ava. Ava's the principal. Ava's the principal. The principal. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, yeah. Ava's the principal, and she just got the job because she just needed a job, so she became a principal because I guess that's how it works. If you just want to become one.
Well, what about the person from Everybody Hates Chris?
Oh, he plays a new. He plays. He plays a new. Wait, some teacher. So okay, he gets introduced because some teacher hit one of the students. In fact, and she also lied about it too. She's like, "Oh yeah, you hit me first." So she pretty much admitted to hitting the kid, and she was fired by Ava, the principal, and Ava then hired on the Everybody Hates Chris guy. His name in the show is Gregory Eddy. So yeah, so he's now the new student teacher, and Ava clearly likes him a lot. She always calls him Chocolate Drop, tall, dark, and handsome. So she has like a little flirtatious relationship with him. Very unprofessional, but hey, you do you, girl.
That's the principal, right?
Yeah, Ava.
Well, all the clips that I've seen, all of them, she's unprofessional.
Yeah, but I do like the cast so far. The cast is lovable, just like Parks and Rec. It's like Black Parks and Rec. I was telling AJ earlier. I watched all the black shows growing up. I watched Different Strokes. I watched Good Times. I watched Fresh Prince. I watched The Cosby Show, all seasons. And I kind of stopped around. Oh no, I also watched Family Matters growing up too. Didn't watch much of Sister Sister. Didn't watch much of Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I watched Smart Guy. I watched Smart Guy on YT on Family Channel. I watched all I watched all the black shows, including Meet the Browns. I watched House of Pain. House of Pain was alright. I wasn't too much into the Tyler Perry stuff, really.
Is he the one that wore that dress?
Yeah, he's the one that dresses up like a woman and swears that he's a man of God.
And he was that maid woman, right, in that movie?
He was a maid at some point.
Wait, was he a maid when he dressed up as a woman?
He usually just plays like a batshit crazy woman. That's what Medea kind of is. Oops.
Oh, cause he looked like a maid,
Yeah.
a weird black maid.
I never liked the Medea movies. It just is. Ugh. It's just a way of just. I don't know. It's just black buffoonery. I'm sorry. That's just what it was. Most of the Tyler Perry movies are just black buffoonery. It didn't. There was no. It was just. Ugh. It was black buffoonery slop. That movie. I thought that movie. That movie that you like. That you want to watch. That you want me to take you to. I thought it was gonna be like that, but it looks a little interesting. One More Day. With SZA and Kiki Palmer.
And they're doing all that foolishness in
Keke
one
Palmer,
day.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One More Day. That looks fun.
And they're doing all that foolishness in like one day. They have to get the rent.
Yeah.
In one day.
Yep. Oh yeah, my point was that I watched all those black shows and I liked them all. But I don't know, as time went on, black shows just started to become more like Tyler Perry films where they're just making fun. Clearly. But then I decided to watch Abbott Elementary. And I think that was in 2021 though, so it took a while for the good shows to come back. But yeah, I loved Parks and Rec. So if they have found a way to make black Parks and Recs, I'm seated. That's actually a good idea. I feel like what's her name? Miss Teague is a lot like Leslie. They have this spunky, go get it girl kind of attitude. In fact, Miss Teague, the young teacher, she sees the older teacher woman, Miss Howard, as like as a mother. In fact, she's really clinging. In fact, that was one of Miss Howard's complaints that Miss Teague is too clingy. She just tries to find a mentor in everybody. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. She's like she is a little bit like, what's her name? Leslie. They're like female golden retrievers. They're very they're very get up and go. That's a good way of describing Leslie. And thing. And it's funny, AJ, Abbott Elementary for season 5, because so far it's on season 4. I just started watching episode 1 today. The pilot, really. The cast of Parks and Rec, sorry, not Parks and Rec. The cast of one of our favorite shows to watch together, Always Sunny. They're gonna be in the next season of it. So it's a good time. It's a good time for me to start watching this show. But yeah, that's kind of the. Oh yeah, in the first episode, the plot is that one of the kids pissed on the rug. That I know, one of the kids pissed on the rug that they all have story time on, and instead of, getting a replacement properly the way you should for the school, Ava, the principal, spent it on getting a billboard for the school with her on it. Like she did the typical cartoon thing where somebody has like a poster of them on the front of a school or something. She did that. Like she's Peter said, "Don't y'all like it? Come on, I look good." Like she's doing that, and everyone's like, "No." So Miss Teague, the young teacher, decides to send a message to the superintendent, and then she explains to the other teachers what she did. She's like, "Yeah, I told the superintendent, because this is ridiculous. She can't spend $3,000 on just a poster when kids need a rug. They need to have story time on the rug. Like everything was for that rug." And then they say, "You send that to the superintendent?" She's like, "Yes, I did." She's like, "You do know the superintendent never reads the emails, right?" Like, no. She's like, "Really? He doesn't?" They don't. Like, no. In fact, what they'll do instead of reading them is redirect it to the most recent higher up in our department, and that is Ava.
So now she's gonna read the complaint
yes.
about her.
Oh,
Oh,
yep. And then the moment that they're talking about that, you hear the announcements. We have to have a meeting with all teachers right now in the in the faculty room, and then she goes in and everyone is there. And she pretty much says, "Well, not to point anybody out specifically, but we seem to have a problem here when it comes to people going over my head. So now we're gonna have to like pretty much she was just like trying to have like an hour talk to everybody about why she's right. And Ava, not Ava, Miss Teague straight up just said, no, I'm the one that told, and that's because that's not fair. Like I shouldn't be treated badly just because I care about the school. And everybody kind of agreed with Miss Teague. And one of the other teachers, I can't believe I forgot the other teacher. Melissa, the what's her name? She played yeah, Melissa. Melissa was the other teacher. She's like an Italian. She's like a rough and tough Italian teacher. But she I think she teaches math. Yeah, she's like a rough. I like her too, Melissa. She's like a rough and tough um, Italian woman, but she teaches grade 2. And oh, one of the highlights of the show too are the kids. The kids are so cute. Every kid that comes onto the screen to do their lines or to act, they act so cute. Oh, it's adorable. And all the background kids, it's so cute. But yeah. Uh what else? Yeah, Melissa. She's a good teacher too. Uh, all the teachers are good. Um, everybody hates Chris Guy. He's just he's kind of the fish out of water. He wants to become principal because that's what he went to school for. That's his motivation. So he wants to become principal. So we got the book, right? We have to go through the painting, right? Yeah, we do. Yeah, so he wants to become principal. But he also wants to stay because he's smitten by Miss Teague, and Miss Teague wants him to stay. So just a little bit of a budding relationship right there. But knowing this show, there's probably going to be a situation where they say date, you can't date each other as teachers, and there's probably going to be like some kind of tension on the show. But I don't mind it. I like a good love story like that. AJ knows me. I'm a sucker for love stories. AJ and I, in our early 20s, we used to watch a lot of romance anime, didn't we, AJ?
we did.
We watched My Love Story. We watched what did we watch? Nana. I really liked Nana. We watched Nana together, and I watched the live action of Nana by myself. And it's just as good.
Because in my opinion, it wasn't the bestest.
Hey, I like live action slop.
You do.
I own it. Damn, I didn't know he was gonna shoot too. I can't
I
believe
like
got
that
copyright.
music.
I know, right? Put that music back on.
Well, actually, maybe not, because, yeah, we got copyrighted.
Yeah. I wonder if it was the music that we have at the beginning. I guess I gotta start because I have a playlist on my iPod that's called Stream Loading. Any kind of fitting music that I hear, I put onto it. But I guess I have to shuffle through them to make sure that they're not copyrighted.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah. I probably only have like video game music because I think video game music is safe. Where do I go? Do I jump on this? Oh, I do. Yeah, Abbott Elementary. It looks like that might be in my new show now, AJ. Yeah, that's the first episode. Oh yeah, they got Melissa. Melissa has connections with like mafia because she's Italian, so she has like guys who knows a guy kind of thing. I know a guy, so she has a rug guy, and the rug guy stole one of the rugs from the stadium that's being built nearby because there's a stadium being built nearby. Despite the school having a low budget, there's like a big stadium being built by nearby. Oh, the webs. Yeah, so the plot of the show is pretty much to it's just Parks and Recs, kind of like that. And that's I don't mean that as a bad thing. I mean that as a very good thing. I mean that as a compliment.
Do you think they're inspired
Of
by?
course they are. Of course they are. But it works. It's a good formula. Everyone is so lovable on the show. Everybody's so likable.
This is your new show now.
I think I might be my new show. And then I was so open minded today because for months I've always been saying to AJ, they keep putting this woman Ayo Edibiri in everything because I keep seeing her in everything. She's in TMNT that we watched. She was doing she was in the music video, Tyler's music video for Chromacopia. She was I forget what else other stuff that she was in, and I was sound like, what is this girl everywhere? And I decided to finally watch the thing that she I think debuted in. I think her acting debut was on The Bear. I think, I don't know that for sure, but I decided to watch The Bear, and I it's good. It's a good show. So The Bear is about this guy what's his name? His name Carmen?
You're asking me?
I think his name is Carmen. Yeah. Yeah, Carmen. So he's a chef of this restaurant. But the show's it keeps close to the chest why he's in this restaurant. Apparently, from what I've pieced together from episode 1, he was dishonored in some way as a chef from some situation. And he's using this place as punishment, and he wants to build it up from the ground up, I guess. And he's very on the ball with his work, Carmen. He's very on the ball. He's a good chef as well. But his cousin what's his cousin's name? His cousin, because they refer to each other as cousins, but his cousin I think runs the restaurant, but he just cooks for it. I'm not sure because his cousin he's like a crazy dude. Like he'll actually like, he's actually crazy, but everyone likes him and he likes everybody. He's a very likable crazy guy. I've seen that type growing up. But yeah, his cousin's a crazy guy. Carmen's a cousin. And the plot of episode 1 is that there was some kind of gaming event that's happening, so they wanted to make some cheap sandwiches for these nerds to eat. So not cheap sandwiches, but like well-made sandwiches, not cheap, but like well-made. But the meat that was needed was they undershot it. They gave him 20 pounds, 25 pounds of meat when he actually wanted 200 pounds of meat for this thing. So Carmen then has to now go all across town to find a meat connection, which he ends up finding. He ends up finding the meat connection, and yeah, let me make sure I don't fall. Yeah, so you get. Can I not go through here? I guess he wants me to glide.
Try breaking it more. Is that why?
Can I?
Oh, okay.
It wants me to glide. Alright, guys. I mean, that seemed realistic. Yeah. It's called The Bear because in the first episode, it just opens to him opening up a cage. And a bear, he's trying to calm down a bear that he sees in a cage. And then the bear like he lets the bear out of this cage, and then the bear starts to attack him, and then he wakes up. And then the episode starts. on the first episode, this it's just stress. The whole episode, I was stressed out because the way everyone is talking. It's a very busy work environment. It was stressing me the hell out watching it. Um, I could talk about this story. One time years ago, like when I was a teenager, I was working I was working various jobs as a teenager, and one of the jobs I had, it was like an odd job. I worked a lot of odd jobs to support myself. So one of the odd jobs I had was um, dumping medical waste. Once it was like dumping like I knew stuff that would probably kill me if I stayed there long enough, and I walked off on that job and I never came back. One job I also had was this like it was this company. I obviously won't say it, won't the company name, but it was like this company, and it was it was like a rat race. Like everybody in there, it was like I forgot what they did. I think it was I think it was packaging items. Like it was like packaging items like electronics, and it was like a rat race in there, and it overwhelmed me so much I had a panic attack like in place, and I had to actually talk to them, like the person in charge, the manager. I was like I was like mid breath speaking to him, saying I don't think I can handle this. I don't think I can do this at all. I'm sorry, I just don't. And he understood. He saw that I was visibly like not for this place, and I left the place. And then I found another job that I ended up staying at for a long time after that. So it had a happy ending. I was clearly not doing the thing that I was supposed to be doing at that point. But yeah, first time I had a panic attack. Remember the time I fainted, AJ? I'll let AJ tell that story. I've been talking like a motor mouth here. Talk about
I don't
how.
mind. I've been just here listening and watching.
I know you're actually focusing on the game because like we just saw the movie,
I know.
and now
So
you're like, okay, what's
now
in
I'm
the
here.
game?
Now I'm just here watching this game. It's just like, what's the difference?
Yeah. Okay, I don't mind the tell. I'll be the storyteller tonight. That's true. Last time you were the storyteller.
It was.
You were talking about Disney Dreamlight Valley and oh my god, K-pop. Okay, I'll be the storyteller. Okay, so um one day I was working one of the jobs that I was working at to support myself, and um there it was a hot day. I think it was like July, but usually the mornings would be very cold, so I'd wear a black hoodie. But um I one day was at a bus stop and it was like really hot, like really hot, and I went to I was it was like really hot, and on the way to work I sat down on like a just like a bench or something because it was so hot. Just took a breather, and I like fainted like while I was well, like sitting. And I don't know how long I was out for. I just woke up and I'm like, did I just sleep? I felt like I was asleep. Like, did I just sleep? I just sat down just for a little and just did I just sleep in public? I've never did that before. So I'm like, oh, I clearly fainted because I woke up and my mouth was like dry, like just I need to, and I didn't know what happened. So I said, you know what, I should go to the hospital just in case. And I got my blood drawn, I got everything done, and I was told I was fine. But for the last bit of it, they said I was fine, but I should come back to do more tests anyway, like an actual physical. And that was the first physical I had in my entire life. So, and I brought AJ with me at that point. So, at uh, I had to run on a treadmill. I got blood drawn. I hope like a whole bunch of tests and everything. And when I was on the treadmill, apparently, according to the doctor, she said I was showing off. And he's like, "Oh, you seem to be showing off in front of your girl. You didn't need to run for that long."
He
And
was.
well, I wanted to show that I was healthy. So yeah, she's like, "You didn't need to run the treadmill for that long." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, I ended up being I was healthy. It just seemed like I just fainted, just normal fainting. I never fainted again after that, but yeah, first time fainting. I'm just happy I wasn't one of those unlucky sons of bitches that faint and then they like bust their lip on something.
Yeah, thank God for that. You were just at the bus stop.
Oh yeah, it was a bus stop. I said bench. It was a bus stop. What's with bus stops and me getting injured at them? Remember that time I got my chest crunched by a rock?
Was that the one where you told me how you were ready for to catch that bus and you tripped and fell on that rock?
Yeah. There was one of those decorative there was one of those decorative rocks. There was one of those decorative like rocks that people usually have for you know, decorations obviously. And it wasn't like a stone, it was like a giant rock. And I was running for the bus and I tripped on fell on something and I fell directly chest first on the rock and I fell on the ground. Granted, there was nobody there. It was like a moment in Spider-Man, you know, and like where he web swings normally without having the suit on and nobody's there to see it. That's like what happened to me. Like there was no literally it was the most luckiest fuck up ever. I ran, tripped, and chest first on the rock, and I was laying there for like a good 2 minutes on the floor, just going oh, oh, just going like that. That's how much like all the air was out of my chest. And then I got up, you know, I dusted myself, cleaned myself off, then continued my day as if it never happened. That is what happened though. Isn't this what the right one? So wait, what? Oh, the webs. Why would you come here just to web this up specifically? What a dumbass. Oh my god, there's so many attacks that he has. It's hard to keep up with how many buttons are. Oh, it's puzzle. Is this one next? Damn it. I don't know why, but this music is just making me think of iCarly. It just reminds me of that music that plays between scenes whenever they have that country sounding music that plays between scenes in iCarly. Or whenever they're doing some kind of gag, this is the music that plays in the background sometimes. AJ and I are going to our first concert. I think we talked about this last time.
We did.
We did. We're going to our first concert.
Exciting.
The Chromacopia World Tour. Tyler, the Creator. It's gonna be fun.
Never been to a concert before.
Neither have I. Hey, we were here, right? Yeah, we were. We need a fast. Honestly, this is realistic to how LarryBoy would move, but geez, we need a fast travel button. Like Alfred couldn't hook him up with some wheels. Where do I go next? 'Cause the main place is probably at the middle door. Maybe there was something more in that room with the things we pressed down. Is it here? No, damn it. Back in the day, had patience. Like, my god, he walks so slow. I mean, this is how they walk in the show, so this is as realistic as it gets. This feels like a gag game, like a joke game. But they seriously meant to make this. And it's not a bad game at all. I say this is a pretty good game. based on a movie. I always liked whenever that would happen in games that were based on movies. They change things up about they change things up and they add extra context to scenes. That was one thing about the Incredibles games that I liked. They added extra context to scenes. Like when you saw Mr. Incredible flying to the island in the movie, in the game, you actually get to explore that island. It's fun. The Incredibles games are good, man. In fact, THQ back in the day, they used to make good games. All right, let's go through here. Right, any day now. Yeah, but the bear. Yeah, so Carmen's and his cousin run this restaurant. Clearly, Carmen is like the main. Is like the. He wants to be in charge, but his brother, his cousin, is like way more charismatic and more aggressive than him. So he's kind of stuck. He's not in the spotlight. In fact, people don't respect him as much as they respect his cousin, even though he's supposed to be the main chef. In fact, he calls everybody chef, so it's equal. But still, you can clearly tell that his cousin is the one that runs everything. Um, yeah, but Carmen's a good guy. But then, Ayo Edebiri's character Sydney shows up. She wants to get a job at the place, and she goes to Carmen for an interview because as you do, because he's the manager. But he doesn't even know what UPS is because one of the places that she worked at was UPS, and he didn't even know what UPS was. Did I get stuck? Am I stuck? Am I stuck?
Are you?
Did I actually get stuck?
Huh.
I wouldn't mind playing the Game Boy Advance one if we actually get stuck. Oh! Oh, really? What a glitch. Because, damn, we're going to have to do so much. Please tell me there was a... If there's a checkpoint, then fine. But if not, I'll probably switch to the Game Boy Advance one. Or Jimmy Neutron, depends on what you want. Okay. Checkpoint. We don't have to start from the beginning. Bad. So we don't go there. Avoid that thing like the plague.
You mean that little area that we got stuck at?
Yep.
That little machine?
Yeah, we jump over it. So why did they put... What's it over here then? Do you have to pour water on it?
You have water?
Yeah. No. Can I even jump on it? No. So where do I go? Really? You can't just jump there?
Really? Try it.
Oh, you go here. Oh, thanks. Ooh. Look at this Batman Arkham Asylum ass physics. Oh, that's helpful. That's good. That's called good game design. Yeah. But yeah, Ayo Edebiri's character in The Bear. Yeah, she wants to work at the place because her dad and her used to go there or own the place. She has some kind of familial connection to the place, so she wants to work there, even though she's worked at UPS. And Carmen's clearly not the smartest guy or professional guy. The show lets you know that by the fact that he doesn't know what UPS is. He didn't know what it was. He had to he had to ask. It was like, oh right, yeah, that's the place that has the packages. So he's very unprofessional, clearly. But he's good about his food. He knows how to throw it down in the kitchen. So that's our main characters. Lionel from Odd Future, Tyler's Tyler the creative group. He's a main character in the show. Lionel. He plays a guy named Marcus, who's one of the chefs too. Um, there's a chef woman who pretends not to speak English, and she's Spanish, and she'll call Carmen puta, even though it means bitch. And they have like a good relationship. It's very stressful though. My God, the show just feels so. It stressed me out watching the first episode, seeing all the rushing and hustle and bustle of the kitchen and the conversations just going so fast, and it was overwhelming. But yeah, um, it's a good show. The first episode was about them making a like I said this before just now. There's gonna be some kind of a gaming tournament at their establishment because they have an old game. They have this old arcade game, and these nerds are coming from all over to play it, and they have to make sandwiches for them, and they did, and yeah, it was a pretty simple plot. The first episode, it's kind of like Shogogeki because AJ likes Shogogeki. It's like Shogogeki, but it's less about the food, more about the relationship of the people. And nobody's orgasming over the food.
Ugh, so gross. Like, I can't believe they.
Do that in that show.
Like, I don't know why. It could do without that and still be good.
Speaking of orgasming over food, AJ, please tell me when we were waiting in that burger shop that you were hearing that guy in the back just having an orgasm over his food. Remember the person behind us when we were
Was
waiting?
he the one that kept moaning?
Like, oh, I'm not being weird. That's exactly what he was doing. He was like, oh.
And he had
In
like
the
a
store.
bunch of like ketchup like all over the table, like ketchup packets all over the table.
He was pouring ketchup like on the table and eating it like that. Eating the fries like that. He's disgusting.
I don't know if he was doing any of that because
He
I
probably
wasn't
wasn't.
watching him.
I was looking at on the side angle because they don't want him to get eye of me. Because once crazy people like that catch eye of you looking at them, and you make them feel like they're crazy, that's when they start to act up. But yeah, the guy just kept going, oh, and then before that he was like, "Where's my cheeseburger? I was waiting for like an hour." And I was hoping that he actually was so drunk that he never even ordered it. He's just here screaming in the store waiting for a burger that'll never come to him. I was really hoping that was the case, but then they actually brought him his food. And then he started to just orgasm over it. Just kept going in the hall. Oh, burger. I'm gonna eat it all. That's what he said too. He was like, "I'm gonna eat it all." Like, okay, they took long with your food, so you're gonna spite them by eating it angrily? You're just ruining the food for yourself. He did say that. He was like, "I'm gonna eat it all." Like, that's what you're supposed to do with your food. I'm gonna eat it all. I like how that we can hear the instrumental of her theme.
Yeah, I was just about to say how I did like the song about that she
Oh, you
sang.
liked it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Annie, VeggieTales is full of musicals like that. It's a musical show.
Well, that would explain all the singing.
Yeah. In fact, there's a segment called Silly Songs with Larry. And yeah, it was called Silly Songs with Larry. A part of the show where Larry sings a silly song. So wait, is that the... Oh, they're all in a pot? I gotta cool them down? Wait, what do I do? So wait, do I... I'm so confused. What do I do?
Wait, you don't die?
No? Okay, so that shines, and then what? And then what? What do I do? Do I have to do I have to like... No. Because it needs me, it wants me to water something. You want me to water?
You're sure it's not that?
Water what?
That thing where that glowing thing was?
No.
No, that.
What, this? Oh, that gives us water.
Oh, never mind.
What do I do? Usage. Oh, no. Yeah. Did they use an asset from the cake world? Or is that... No. Wait, what is that? Is this a cake? Or is it a makeup thing? I can't tell.
I think that might be a cake.
They might have reused the asset from the cake level. Okay, what do I do? Because these are makeup things. I should be able to open them. I don't have any gadgets I can... Like, what would that do? He said, "I'll wait here." That's fine.
Why does he turn into like a metal Mario?
To he can make things heavier, or he can. It's one of the gadgets that Alfred made for him. For the game only though. He never had his moves in this show. Like, what do I do? Oh, I know what to do. When it starts to shine, I think I have to use my thing to break the glass. Yeah, I have to break the glass. That's what I have to do. Oh. Oh, they're getting hot. Okay, which one? Oh, that one. Yeah. That's what we do.
Don't even remind me about heat. We were when we were in that place where you got your food from. Oh my god, it was so hot.
Yeah, I took a shot in the dark. We were on a walk. I couldn't find anywhere specific to get food. So we just got this nondescript place that just had I think just chicken, fries, and just meat. I got pork chop. I got fries. I got those little potato ball things. I got, what else did I get? Really? Is it the range can be really? Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Break it! Come on. You have to be so close to it. Which one's it gonna break? Oh, that one. That makes it easy. Why does she look like a lion? Should have been like a. Ugh. This game, I don't know why, but this just looks like the most PlayStation 2 game, if that makes sense. Like the PlayStation 2 had this kind of lighting. Like Kingdom Hearts also had this look to it too. Oh, really? I'm out of the juice.
A mirror that doesn't show a reflection.
What does that mean? We're vampires.
That or the mirror's telling us that we're ugly.
But then it would break if we're ugly. We'd be like, ew, you broke the mirror because we're so ugly. Here we go. Oh, damn. Oh, on the other side.
No!
Yeah. We need it. Wait, one more. Why even do this? Not bad, but you know how it's gonna end. I almost thought she died at the end. I haven't seen it in over a decade. Oof. Really, Larry? It was not that bad. See, LarryBoy calling himself LarryBoy and that being a superhero name, that's like if Bruce Wayne called himself Bruce Man instead of Batman. Like, I wonder who that could be.
No!
LarryBoy! Oh, thank you so very much!
You all won't be so great.
This game actually had a budget. Look at the mouth movements and everything. They didn't do the typical just mouths opening up and down. They're actually emoting as they're talking. This looks almost as good as the show.
Yeah, would that mean that how would that work with the voice acting? Would that mean that? Yeah, how would that work?
So from what from what it looks like to me, it looks like they rigged the mouth movements to be specific to the speech. Like very specific to the speech. A lot of games they will do the typical, just have the mouth move up and down so that we could like anime, like what anime does. But with the voice acting here, they straight up got everybody to come back to do this, and they rigged the mouth movements. This game had a good budget. I mean, it was their last LarryBoy film, so it having a game after was good. It was a good way of sending it off, because the LarryBoy after this, it looks like shit. I've never seen it. Oh, did okay. No, I thought, all right.
Welcome back, Master Larry. I realized you're going to need a way to interact with objects beyond your reach.
I like the sound of this. Surprisingly, Alfred.
Your super suction hunter ears are now tended by a pair of ultra-synthetic, doubly reinforced, high-elasticity, industrial-grade mega cables anchored by chemically driven object boosters.
Well, of course they are, Alfred. You took the words right out of my mouth. Just don't ask me to repeat.
You'll now be able to aim and shoot at specific targets to either activate them or zip your way up to them.
All right, let's test it out.
Press and hold the
You know, this music's also reminding me of Jimmy Neutron music.
Is it because we're gonna play that too?
Yeah.
Use the right analog stick to aim at the rotating target, and then release the L2 button to shoot or plunger. Great job, Master Laddie!
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with these new gadgets, Alfred.
Master Laddie, I'm afraid I have more bad news. It appears that Petunia, the news reporter, is in serious trouble. The bad apple has paid her a visit.
I'll get over there right away.
Yeah, it was only Petunia and the mayor that he saved, right? There's no third person.
And the and the whole town.
And the town, obviously.
No, I think the only person he saved was
Petunia and the mayor.
It's so good to be able to take your mind off your work every now and again. You owe it to yourself.
Well, yeah. That wouldn't be so bad, I guess. Oh, this is advanced. It looks like you can walk right in.
But you can. Walk right in.
Oh, sweet, sweet Petunia.
Have fun.
That would have freaked me out. If I saw someone die in real life in a video game next to me, I would stop playing that game. Couldn't get me to play that game anymore. This is getting way too out of hand.
But she didn't die.
She's good at the game.
Master Laddie, I
We saved her.
Petunia has fallen into a web of temptation. Their spider web is blocking the roads that lead into Bumblebird, and dozens of delivery trucks are waiting to get in. We need Petunia to report locations so we have to the fire department, or the celebration supplies will never be delivered.
I'm heading over to her news meeting. It's at Bumblebird Park.
And this is the first and only. Actually, no, there wasn't. There was another game, another VeggieTales game. They had this what's it called? They had this Indiana Jones type character called Minnesota Cuke. Get it? Indiana, Minnesota. And Cuke as in cucumber. So yeah, him, Larry. So yeah, they had Minnesota Cuke. He was like, he's pretty much like, Indiana Jones. They had a game for that on PC. It was like a 2D game.
What an odd place this is.
You know, I never played any Indiana Jones games.
Me neither. I never got into that series.
Me either.
Animation comes in so many different forms.
Rugrats made it seem like we were supposed to.
Yeah. Well, kids around that time would have probably did.
We're coming for ya.
There are several large switches on the walls around you, Master Laddie. It's uncertain what they will affect, but your super suction plunger here should trigger them.
Oh, there's actual physics to these items? Wow, look at that. Actual physics. It could have been static. There's so much effort put into this game.
For like no reason.
Yeah, for a PlayStation 2 game based on a Christian television show.
Oh, is that the water?
Yeah, can I go into it? I can. What do I do now? Oh. No. Oh yeah, my ears. There's probably somewhere for me to aim. Right. We gotta start looking now. Oh, look at those little balls. Little balls.
I'm shocked at how this works.
Please turn into an electric eel. Break that, break that. Look at all the property damage. Oh, back down? Really far back down. Honestly, after this is the level I usually stopped playing at when I was younger. I stopped playing at this level. It's just it's like a maze. Alright, I can use my plunger ears to get these. What did that do? Oh. The controls are so slow. I'd like to see a speed run of this game, just to see how fast someone can finish it. This music is like relaxing me. Can't aim at that. Where do I go from here then?
Try aiming at that. Is that something?
Can't.
Well, what happens if you shoot the red thing? Like, does something happen if you were to shoot it?
He can only shoot if it goes green, for some reason. Like, where, like, is there a platform?
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's that platform.
The fact that there was a bottom.
Mm. Ah. Yes. Of that too? This is actually really useful.
What is it like this anime like charge up mini thing that he does?
I know. Like he could power an entire house with that if he wanted to. Oh, it's a subtle spot for it to be in. There's one more button to press. Ah, perfect.
Oh, now this is interesting. You found a quad-sync master control switch. But without enough power, it won't do anything.
What do you suggest, Alfred?
To accumulate enough power, you're going to have to locate and charge up 4 cell generators. But thankfully, the first one is right next to the master control switch.
I'm curious, Alfred. My name was... Would you call me Master Control Switch?
Well, I suppose I would, Master Larry. Why you ask?
That's so bad. AJ, I love bad jokes.
I can't help it. I laugh at everything.
You know how the bad apple spins webs into a dimension where you can get whatever you want and she traps you in it?
Mm-hmm.
What would be what would be the web that she creates that traps you in it?
Well, wait, wouldn't that be the web?
Yeah, but what would you know how Petunia is? This is the video game world. The mayor had the world of vanity.
Oh,
What
okay. It
be
would
your world?
probably be something related to anime
Oh my god! If you went into the Inuyasha world,
or any type of anime world.
the world of Inuyasha, 'cause that really that is like a portal to another world type thing. Oh yeah. Oops. You have so many gadgets, it's hard to keep track. But they're not for attacking though. I mean, it's a Christian game. These guys are everywhere. I'm happy they both follow each other. See, now how would that work? How would something be wired to the fact if something is dead in the room or not?
You're really gonna try to understand the logic
Of video games.
of yeah.
I think I'm so clever with my observational humor. Oh.
Look out below!
I almost got the fries there. I almost got my burger. Probably so cold. I got a McChicken with extra mayo because you always should get one with extra mayo. That's the only way to eat it.
Gross.
Mm. Mm. McChicken break. And unlike that guy that we saw the burger place, we're not gonna moan what you did.
No, that was really disturbing because it's like it's not even like he was like in like by himself and like it was like a big place. Everybody was kind of there.
He's like, I'm gonna eat this all.
It was a small little like a little fast food place and that's what he's doing.
Moaning and eating. Like you're a grown ass man.
And they brought him his food too.
He's complaining. We should have made up the cup to go and get it. I would have.
He's like one person taking up the whole table.
Playing around with ketchup.
He was doing something with the ketchup.
It's a Jimmy. What do you think?
Okay, we're already on a break.
Right. We'll quickly switch to Jimmy Neutron.
Watch you play that.
Yeah. Hold on a second, everybody. And we're unmuted. No, we're here. We're here. We're back. We're not going to attack anyone. We promise. It's, why is chat not showing up on my side? Oh, some Bad D says, "What's good?" Hey, hello, Bad D, or Bad D, or Baddie, Bad D.
Hi.
We're playing Jimmy Neutron. We're doing good.
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah. Why isn't chat on my thing though? I'm not seeing chat on my on the phone. Okay. Oh, yeah, I have to switch to games. Let me switch games on Twitch to Jimmy. To old Jimmy boy over here. Old Jimmy boy.
I'll show him.
I'll show him.
The world will be. Oh, yes, it will be. Useless machine. It will be mine. And not even Neutron can stop them.
We were gonna watch both LarryBoy and Jimmy Neutron the show, but we didn't have time. After our outing, we just had to come back home to stream. This is the story. I guess we're gonna get semi part of it.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a movie. So is the movie like the game,
I think it's.
or is the game like the movie?
I only saw it once. I don't remember much about it.
I'm not going to let you fall.
Who was that with the eagle cry? Roger! What on earth are you doing? I didn't ask. Eagle.
Hey, George.
You were beautiful, Jet Baby. Beautiful.
George.
Just a moment.
I got a jet.
Huh.
That fusion! Get back here! Don't you dare go! You'll never work in this town again! Jet! Jet!
Does that mean that he was fired?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That early 2000s surf rock. I always tell AJ every time I hear this, it's a dead genre of rock. This is surf rock as hell. Early 2000s? This does not exist anymore. This party surf rock.
Maybe that's a good thing. It was only okay in this game.
I like this genre of music.
It's like disco.
Yeah, disco is dead. Oh, really? It's just gonna play the first cutscene again? Okay. Skipping that. I only played this once with AJ. I had it spoiled for me that this is a big open world game.
And it's more like he was watching me play. Now this time I'm watching him play and mess up.
So, I still need to tweak it a little bit.
Different quality.
Thank you for that, Jimmy. Remember, everyone, after recess, your book reports are due.
See, between the first episode of Jimmy Neutron and this game, this is the only those are the only two things I like about Jimmy Neutron.
The first episode in the movie?
And this game.
And this
Well,
game.
more like this game. I don't really remember the movie all that
I'm
much.
supposed to know that turtles' bimolecular polarity was neutrally charged from Julius and stock coral and wombot.
No, Jimmy.
This looks like a source. This looks like a source filmmaker video.
Oh, and leave that contraption of yours with me. There's a good boy.
Why?
Oh, dear.
Hi, Coach Sleevey.
Jimmy, you startled me.
Sorry. Miss Val said you wanted to see me?
Yes, Jimmy. You see, I'm a bit, I was, well, last week at the,
Aquarium?
Yes, the aquarium. Right. What happened there was,
The turtle?
yes. And it, um,
Grew inside?
Oh my god. Holy shit, hurry up.
size of a small car, I believe.
But sir, it's like I said.
How is this cutscene? It
Relevant.
It seems as long as the gameplay.
Did make for a fun day, though, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, I don't really want to punish you.
Why is he
don't you just
here?
have a run around here for a bit? Get some of that excess energy out. Hmm?
Sure, Coach Levy.
Good way of allowing us to get it.
Welcome, Jimmy Neutron. Initializing diagnostic mode. The C stick controls the camera. You can use it to look at anything around you.
This will be the second Jimmy Neutron game I have on this channel.
Now,
What's the first?
Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron
to
for PC.
on top of things.
Oh,
To do this, press
I never
the
played
jump button. Try
It was
jumping
To me, I
the
liked it.
top
It was
of
a
the
it was a
crate.
classic game to me. Like I said, to me though. Mm.
maybe that's the next game we should play.
Oh, revisiting that game.
Sometimes you
Oh,
need to jump on top of things.
that would be.
To do this, press the jump button. Try jumping to the top of the crate.
Which crate? Oh,
Well done.
like that little thing. Well done.
Now to practice climbing. If you walk into a ladder, you will automatically start climbing. Climb that ladder over there.
Well, that's simple.
Now,
So
No.
demanding.
I know, right?
to shimmy. Move the control stick to the left or right while you are at the same height as a ledge, or when you're hanging from a ledge. Try shimmying now. If you hold
A little
forward,
awkward. Okay.
you have picked up a tool piece. When you pick up something useful, information about that object is updated in the game info screen. Walk to this purple fruit machine.
Nice.
This is your save point. If something happens to you, you will restart at the last purple flirt machine you pass.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
One last thing. If you ever see the Neutron symbol over your head, press the action button to activate the area of interest. If you need to hear these instructions again, go to the options screen in the pause menu and select controls. Diagnostic mode complete.
Thank you. Didn't take you 2 more years to say that?
Alrighty, Goddard. It's time for me to do my book report. I'm going to create a virtual world reproduction machine
Well,
so I can show my Jet Fusion book to the class as a holographic movie. Everything I need should be in the classrooms of the school. Let's go, Goddard.
Oh my god, this part when we first played it, I remember what to do now though.
Holding the action button will let you push or pull objects.
cheater.
A neutron icon will appear if an object can be pushed or pulled.
A battery. If I get enough of these, Goddard's play dead mode will charge up.
I have a play dead mode. If you
Thanks for
hold
telling us.
the play dead button, you can control
'Cause that's a
me
button.
for 3 seconds. If you release the button, I will explode immediately. Play dead
So
is
brutal.
very powerful, but takes a lot of battery power.
What?
Flip will increase your health through a rush of sugar.
Didn't we find out that sugar doesn't actually give you energy, and that was just a lie?
I think sugar does give you energy, Davis.
Something. I don't know. What sugar rush? I think a sugar rush was not real.
Oh yeah, I think it. You get. I think I remember you telling me something about that.
Yeah, like sugar, getting a sugar rush is not a thing. A caffeine rush makes more sense because that's actually something that'll make it get the jitters. I knew somebody that used to have like 3 shots of caffeine, and he used to get the shakes because of it. Still had it anyway. Shut up. I wish I had a shrink ray and shrink his ass. You watch Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
No. But I did see the commercial. The commercial. The
Trailer?
Yeah.
I can use this stuff, but I don't think I have everything I need.
Okay, Jimbo. I remember there was a bad movie that was based on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It was about a mother who turned herself invisible. It was called Moms Out of Sight. It's probably the worst movie you'll ever see in your life, but I remember seeing it. I don't know how we had it when we were a kid. When I was a kid, we just had a VHS. Oh no, DVD. It was called Moms Out of Sight. It was a really bad movie about a mom who tampers with some scientific machine and she turns invisible. And I think she finds some conspiracy out about her family or something. It's been so long, I don't remember, but that's all I remember that had it being Moms Out of Sight.
The worst live action movie I think I've watched to date is Snakes on a Train.
Ooh. I don't know sex on a plane, but on a train?
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Did they bring back the cast from Plane?
No.
Oh.
It was a completely new cast, and a lot of shit happens. Like I think she gave birth to either snakes or a baby.
Is that really how they shock people? We're gonna have her give birth to snakes too, because
on this train, and the train ends up breaking apart, and all this weird shit happens, but it wasn't like weird interesting. It was like weird as in this is bad. This is just bad. Yep, but that's Snakes on a Plane.
oh, giving birth to snakes.
Yeah, something like that. It was weird. That scene was really weird.
If there's any creature you had to give birth to, you had to. Either that or you died. Which one would it be?
An octopus.
You would give birth to an octopus? And that would be an easy thing to push out of you. Yeah, they don't have any bones or anything, so it just, ew. Yeah, it would just slide out of you.
You know, I think it would probably come out as an egg, and then
Right, yeah, it would. Yeah, it wouldn't just be a bare octopus.
then we would probably have to put it into water, and then then
You'd have a
it
water
becomes-
birth, octopus birth.
What?
Octopus water birth.
That sounds
That's
gross.
so gross.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's got so gross all of a sudden.
You're bad at this game.
How can you even say that after that? You're bad at this game. They can see. You can't do what you do to me whenever we're not on stream, where I'm playing a game good and you're like, that's bad. And even if I'm playing good, I have to feel like, was that bad? No, you're not gonna do that here. Everyone can see that was good. Gaslighting me. Did I do that? No.
Can I have a glass of water?
No! That was from Hoodwinked. The movie to this day that I say that should have been in 2D. I don't know why it was 3D.
Because I feel like they went with the 3D because it fit the wacky writing.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was in 2D, people would have taken it more serious.
It would have been like, what is, yeah, it would probably be like a Pebbles Penguin situation.
Oh, Pebbles Penguin. Yeah, I knew that movie was bad, so it didn't shock me to hear that that movie nearly bankrupted the man.
$30,000. I've never seen a film get that low.
I can see that because that movie was really shit. We're not even gonna try to defend that.
Is it Pebbles Penguin or Penguin Pebbles?
I think it's Pebbles Penguin.
Stupid name.
It's the penguins that look like they're wearing a long you know what, they're penguins that look like they're wearing a penguin suit.
It's true. I know what you mean by that.
I don't know why they're drawn like that, but they are drawn like they are in a weird oversized penguin suit, despite them also being penguins.
You have collected an invention.
And I remember that the voicing was also pretty weird too for some of the people. Like like for the villains, I think they had that whole early 90s, late 80s hype with the villains where they're like where they're a little much. Yep. So I remember some of the characters being a little much in that show. They wish. Oh my god! I hope it really doesn't have a show.
Pebble Penguin.
Yeah.
Oh, AJ, do you really think if they didn't have the movie got $30,000 in the box office, there is not going to be a show? That's not even enough to pay the first animator. That $30,000 was probably to pay one animator.
Himself?
Yeah, that's it. Probably. He probably paid himself out and then said, "Fuck you guys." Dawn Bluth.
It's so sad. Now he just teaches art, but it's like, do you really? I'm sorry, but I wouldn't really want to learn art knowing your story.
Yeah, he tried to spite Disney and it blew back in his face.
Like, literally.
And they even offered him a job and he said, "No."
He did. He was even gonna be on Ice Age, but he decided to pass on it because apparently in the early stages, I don't know why he thought this, because it's the early stages, but he just didn't see any promise in it.
Yeah.
When it was like the early stages, and I mean like early to the point where it wasn't even like animated. Like he was still seeing the rough like sketches, and he already said no, and he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, it became a multi-million-dollar franchise.
It did. I mean, despite it not doing so well after the I would say the sequel, and it just kind of went down.
They really tried to push that squirrel character. Scrat.
They did. I don't know why, to the point where he had like mini they treated him like the Coyote and Roadrunner of his own movie.
What? Did he die?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, they did give him his own movie, Scrat's Big Adventure or some shit.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
a Scrat movie.
I didn't even know that he got his own movie. Why does he need one?
Yeah, it was called. It was a Scrat movie. Him just getting the nut.
Chasing that stupid nut and
Acorn. That show was, I don't know. Anytime kids shows always did that, they relied on a formula like that. The blank chases after blank forever. It always pissed me off. I was never a stupid kid to keep watching thinking, is he gonna get it someday? I just never cared. Once I knew that Roadrunner was never gonna catch Coyote's never gonna catch Roadrunner, I just stopped caring. Once my brain developed and I'm like, oh, he's never gonna catch him because they want me to keep watching, I just stopped. Like, there's never gonna be an episode where he tears him apart limb from limb and is realistic and there's blood and everything. We're never gonna see that, so I stopped caring about Roadrunner. Same thing about that. Oh my god.
You just love getting bitch slapped by them.
Why can't they do it
Looks
here?
like where I can use this stuff. But I hope that I have everything I
Oh.
need.
I'm still missing stuff.
This bomb thinking wind
Ew. I'm not gonna say anything towards that.
Yeah, it has your name on it.
Oh right, remember we have to look at the lockers too. That was an annoying thing. Yeah, the lockers also have you can open them too. They're interactable. Jesus Christ. Jeez, Jimmy.
Watching you play this is fun.
Go away. I've never played this game before that time or after that time we played. Before that, I never touched this. I never even seen this in the stores. Where do I go now? I just want to go outside. I like when it opens up. When you see the entirety of Retroville.
You have to get all the pieces for that.
Hello to my little friend.
Check all the classrooms to see if you got everything in them.
Okay, I'll check them one by one. Oh, I really hate that character's voice. God, can you bite his asshole off, please?
Well, I mean, I think Gunner could blow him up. Oh my gosh. Sounds terrible.
What I said?
Know what I said.
Oh, so what I said is better.
Wait, what did you say?
I said Goddard, bite his asshole off.
See, we're not even gonna touch that. Just not.
Like, just imagine him just going right like between the cheeks and biting him.
Nope.
I hate the voice of that character so much.
I don't think there's any pieces in here.
No,
Where that one?
Shut
Oh yeah,
up.
there's one up there.
I hate the character talking. Shut up.
Yeah, you're missing 2 pieces.
Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, we were here before. Oh, I freaking god, I hear him.
Enemies there. Oh, never mind.
Because I remember one of the lockers had something in them.
Or did it have something on top of it?
Remember. I guess classrooms downstairs.
Oh wait.
What?
Oh yeah. There is a blue thing in the thing, but it doesn't matter because yeah, I think we have to go into that room.
The yellow thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, use that bench. No, I'm not trying to help you.
Wow, okay. Oh, now you've made it clear. You want me to struggle so you can make fun of me.
Oh, that's not true. I would have made fun of you even if I was helping.
Oh. What do you think Jimmy Neutron's doing right now? If he's-
Crying because you're controlling him.
So he knows, like, he's older now, crying just because he knows that I'm in control of him.
Yeah, and you keep killing him, so he's crying. Look, now he's making the machine. He did it.
This is not as cool as it looked like in the show.
Primary fire button shoots a beam of light. The secondary fire button creates a glob of light that affects an area. Use the next tool button to change tools.
After how they dealt with Rugrats, I don't want Jimmy Neutron to come back if it does. I don't, like, they're not ready. I'm not sure what the fuck Nickelodeon's doing over there. You guys have some of the best properties ever. You guys were the 90s, and you fucked up on Rugrats.
I feel like it's because the creative the creative team behind
Ugh. The creative duo behind it, they split up. Klasky and Supo.
it just wasn't There is so much that was wrong with the Rugrats reboot. Just so much.
Was now that we use this, can we go outside? My voice cracked.
Can we? Well, let's see.
What the hell?
Oh, I
really?
think you have to use Goner to blow him
It
up.
doesn't work on the.
This looks like where I can use this stuff.
Really?
And I have
Oh
Does that
right,
protect him?
I almost forgot. You created the weapon, but you still have to create the book. The thing for.
Oh, this game over? Is there lives in this game?
Yeah.
2 lives left? Okay, with the book.
But I don't really know what the game over screen looks like. I don't
Never
think
lost.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
think
know.
I've ever gotten there.
I know. You're a damn genius.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. You should be Jimmy Neutron. You should be Jenna Neutron.
I should be what?
Jenna Neutron.
Is Jenna the girl?
There is no girl. Oh, no. I'm talking, there is. Cindy is the girl. And Libby.
I mean, we're gonna quote you on that.
Cindy and Libby are the girls.
There are no girls in Jimmy Neutron.
There is no more in Bossing Say.
What are you talking about? What do you think? Where do you think the refugees come from?
I can't wait for them to get to that in the live action. It's gonna be funny. See that woman with her grin?
What gets to me is that why did Zuko say that he died when that was clearly Jet? Because when they had that episode with when they did the play and they went to they did the terrible parody.
Yeah.
Zuko was all like, "Did I just die?" But that was Jet. And they put that rock over him to imply that he died by a rock.
Press the jump button while you are standing on them.
There you go.
another piece from the collection.
Yeah, you go find all those pieces. Not in the bathroom.
Okay, thanks.
I was just think, what is with you going into the bathrooms?
I have to pee. I'm kidding. I
I
don't
wonder-
actually have to.
Are the bathrooms even labeled?
No. I'm not gonna go any further with that comment.
Well, I just wanted to know if
I'm not
they
touching that.
went
I'm not
ahead
touching that.
and but you're gonna talk about the butthole.
I'm not gonna talk about that topic. I'm just saying. What if Goddard bit that kid in the asshole?
But you see, you can't say that. You know what? Never mind. Moving on.
And he sounds like a grown ass man.
Get out of this room. You don't need to be here.
Oh. Shut up. Fuck. He just that stupid ass voice though.
Yeah, but if it wasn't already obvious, we just have to follow those dots, and sometimes the dots can be those not the bathroom.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
I think you're supposed to use Goddard for them, you know.
How? I have a shield.
Well, be careful because it can run out, like what it's
Right.
doing now.
Shit. Oh no. It takes so much to replenish. Oh my god. Game over. Continues.
In
This
5?
continues. There's 5. So if it runs out, you're complete.
I haven't gotten there. So I went...
What the hell?
See, I told you.
Continues
You learn something new every day.
in a PlayStation 2 game. Like, what the fuck?
This wasn't a play. Was this on the PlayStation 2? I know it was on the.
GameCube.
I know it was on the GameCube.
Well, Attack of the Twonkies was on. Was it?
Wait, would the PlayStation 2 have been out during GameCube, or would
Yeah.
that still be PlayStation 1?
No, PlayStation 2.
Oh, look at you knowing the game console.
Well, yeah, because the 64 that was around PlayStation 1 era.
Oh,
So that the GameCube would follow the next generation for the PlayStation. Oh, fuck off. I hate
well,
your
that's
talk.
okay. You don't have to be in this room anyway.
Yeah, probably there's room downstairs. No, the locker. There was something in one of the lockers. I remember that, and it was so annoying. I remember because we were looking all over the school, and after finally there was like a dot at the locker. Which one was it?
Oh yeah, was it that locked room? Are you sure we don't have to go on top of the locker?
Ooh, which one?
I don't know.
God. More hits, and they have to use that punch sound effect that every single show uses. It's so annoying to hear his voice every time. No. And Jimmy's a genius. You should find some way to like not feel pain. Some kind of serum. That would suck though. Would you want to have like the ability to not feel pain, but like the pain will still happen? Like Ajax in Deadpool, where he feels no pain at all. Because you still have a broken leg. You would still have a broken leg, but you can't feel it.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a good thing that you can't feel it, because I mean, you have it, but you can't feel it, which means that you can slap somebody in the face with a broken leg. They'll feel it, but you won't.
Gross. And all the bones are like shifting and sounding together, crunching together. Ew. I hate bone horror. Bone and teeth horror. I don't like them. At giant machinery moving very fast. I'm not sure what that could be classified in terms of fear, but I don't have much fears. But I feel visibly unsettled when a giant piece of machinery, whether it be like a giant truck or a monster truck or something, just moving very fast. Even as a kid, it would just freak me out. And I mean like the size of a building big.
Check that room. Not over there. The wrong way, the other way, down the hall.
Here?
No, not that way, the other way. I mean, you're still going the way. No, that the other way. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. EJ. Okay, save, so we're in the right place. Where?
I don't know. I was just saying to check the rooms.
It's saved, so I assume we're in the right place. It let us into here.
I saw that. You really thought
Shut
you
up.
could have went out.
Shut up! Stop knowing me so well. You're always doing that. You always catch me like sneaking to do something.
Like today when we were walking on the path. So we were walking down this into this like forest with like this path, and we've never walked there's a piece, and we've never been there before, so it was just kind of us for a while. And then Mavis was here getting all happy, and I'm just like, cause he looked up, and I'm just like, did you look up like that because you're happy that you saw people?
Because like we never went to the path before, so I'm thinking, oh god, we lost.
Be quiet. I'm just happy because we're going the right way.
She was letting me have it. She's like, yeah, you're happy there's people around. So go away. Why can't I be happy? Relieved, more like it. Not even happy. It's more like I'm relieved that we're going the right way. That's all. You got a clown on me for that.
You're so happy.
Yeah. Cause you know me, I love people so much, AJ. I love people. I'm such a people person. I'm like Mary Jane or MJ in the Spider-Man movie. She's like, I love people so much.
But do the people love you?
Well, they clearly like her a lot because people are mad that she's not in the Spider-Man movies anymore.
Oh.
Oh, what is it?
I think we were in this room. Use your shield. Well, not now. I mean,
Well, fine.
that's the bathroom.
I know. I saw it. I'm like, nope. She's gonna complain if I go there.
That's off of the bathroom.
Damn it. Okay, maybe it's the final one that's in the locker somewhere. Why should never been in a locker?
I didn't know.
That never happened. It was like in a completely other game.
I say nothing.
EJ,
Yes.
you're smarter than me. Can you help me, please?
No.
You can say no. Why? Why do you like see me struggle, especially in this live? It's not funny. You've played this so many times.
Yeah.
Damn it, EJ.
Check the locker.
The locker. The locker. Oh my god! Oh my god, game. And the fact that there's continues. I am so glad that a lot of games nowadays have done away with this whole continuous shit. But I did like the high stakes of losing in a game and having game over. Like, you have to start from the beginning. There was high stakes back in the day. Games nowadays really hold your hand.
That is true. Like how you want me to hold yours.
What's wrong with that? Hold the hand the game. Like, fuck off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can hear me in the background.
Doesn't seem like there's anything in this room.
Nope.
Anything in this room?
Ooh. Or shrink you.
Let's check the second floor. I love how you thought
No.
it said the next level.
Game is driving me crazy, man. This game is like, what is it? Oh, we're on the second floor. Okay. Okay. So what do you want me to do now? Oh my god.
No, nothing in this room. Nope, not in this room.
Oh. We went there. Oh. Fuck. He's really just teleporting now at this point. We got the one that was in here, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, same room.
Let's check more down the hall. Yeah, it's a
it.
dead end. Use your shield. No, well, not now.
I love doing that. I think it's it.
What's the last?
the red
What's the last one that you have to find? Oh, it doesn't even tell you.
What a weird sound I heard. It was like, "Brum."
No, what was in those red rooms with the dot? The other side. No, nothing in this room. Well, other than that person.
Like, why would they alert you that there's an enemy in here? Like,
Isn't that a good thing?
people like alert me of important shit. They found downstairs.
Oh, I think it's in that room with the blue. No.
Oh. What the hell?
Oh yeah, see there it is.
Oh, thank you. Finally. Oh my god, Mr. Burns. Oh, remember the video of Mr. Burns falling down the stairs?
No.
And Smithers was like, Mr. Burns, oh.
Virtual world reproduction machine. Brings the story straight from a book to a cinema near you.
A cinema.
Time to head to where I can use this stuff.
We're gonna give Goddard an enema.
Now I think you can go to that blue spot
Yeah,
that you keep going to. That or the bathroom.
I know. God, AJ. You're observant. Like, I go bouncing off of it, like, Jesus.
Sorry, Miss Fowl, but that's what they said. So, anyway,
What did he say? You swear?
Probably.
They said they're fucking assholes. Oh yeah, he saw the Cartman. He definitely would fit in the world of South Park. He would definitely fit.
Remember when they decided to give him his own show?
Don't even remind me. Don't even remind me of that bullshit. You're not gonna bring back Jimmy.
With Gene.
They gave him a they gave him a Carl equivalent of an alien. They killed him to Jimmy.
And he was in space.
Mm-hmm.
He was like Duck Dodgers.
No. Why is that a thing to give the stupid character like an all-purpose mission?
Or a show.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you jet fusion in the land of confusion. Brought to life by the virtual world reproduction machine. First, this ingenious invention transformed the text into a digital form. Then it projects a three-dimensional light image using the character database that was created. This translates to the book's all glorious 16 to 90 minutes widescreen. And with this invention, gone are the days of waiting for movie adaptations of books. Gone are the days of reading.
But you want to be smart.
Your invention, Neutron. It's not my fault.
I really like this part of the game when it opens up.
If you were struggling with the school, watch you struggle outside.
I probably will.
Worse than I thought. The whole world has gone topsy-turvy. The virtual world containment field must have failed, and the book was projected outwards instead of being kept safely in a confined field. Oh, Goddard, I've really done it this time.
Hello? Is anyone out there?
Jet? Jet fusion?
Who are you, kid? What are you doing on this frequency?
I'm Jimmy Neutron, sir.
Well, Jimmy, no one else is responding.
That's your real name.
So I'm gonna need your help.
Jet Fusion needs my help?
Yes, Jimmy. Professor Calamitous has captured me.
Professor Calamitous?
Yes.
Yes, kid.
Strange energy
He did.
force rippled around me. I blacked out, and when I woke up,
It was
I
black.
right in here.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be even funny. He has like an afro.
Energy force, you say?
I swear I'm not doing blackface.
Where I am.
If he was if that did happen to him and then he told the person that, would the person think that he's racist?
Yeah, like, would he be to blame? Like, no, you must listen to me. I was turned into this by a storybook.
Racist because
Racist.
like, what, you don't want to be black?
Yeah, exactly. He wouldn't win. He just couldn't win.
be like a Ned and check himself into a crazy hospital.
After he went off on everybody, rightfully so. But it wasn't even that bad. You're right. He was just telling everybody what they were. When Ned Flanders had a breakdown and decided to just tell everybody the truth about who they are. But then he checked himself into an asylum after he told them the truth.
My family can't live on good intentions.
Be careful. I'm counting on you.
Something so visceral about how he said that.
And Marge, she's all like, Ned, we tried our best.
Like their best was gonna do anything. This part of the game looks so cool. I really like the sky in this time of night, or this time of day, or whatever this is, in the afternoon. It's also that feeling of going to your school after it's gone, like after it's like not after it's gone. I meant after school is like closed, like you're going back to school for parent-teacher interview. This is what it would look like. I always liked this kind of time whenever that would be the case.
See, I always knew, I always had this feeling of it's wrong. Because, you know,
Elaborate.
school ends at 3. I shouldn't be going back to school.
Oh, I get what you mean. I get what you
during
mean.
these hours.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I get what you mean. I felt the same way when I was younger. They're really coming after my ass. Oh my god, look at this. Look, there's dust behind them too. So they're really trying. Like, can I do nothing but just shrink them? Like, really? I had what? And you knew that too. You knew it. You knew I had one life, and you were like, let me just wait for him to get hit so I can laugh at him.
Well, I did it, but it was still funny.
Please tell me at some point we get a jetpack.
I don't think so, but to be fair, I can't remember if we do, but I still don't think we
Oh
do.
my god. Oh my goodness. And I really did like the design of Retroville. I really always did like the city, the way it looked. It had that 1930s Fallout look. You know Fallout, that game? That style.
Is that where that kid with the blonde hair and the blue shirt comes from?
Pip-Boy. I've never gotten into the Fallout series. I tried watching that show. Yeah, I got bored.
There's a show?
Yeah, recently there was a show. It was pretty boring to me. Yeah, it doesn't pique my interest. Abbott Elementary and The Bear, they both got my interest. And I guess Invincible Fighter Girl too. The only thing about Invincible Fighter Girl is too much. There's a lot of exposition, a lot of telling and no showing. Like, and a lot of characters doing the typical. You don't know this? You've lived here your whole life. Well, anyways, I'll explain it to you. It's just that.
Although
We're at the point now in writing, like the shows have come out for over 20 20 years now, different kinds of shows. Why do we still have like this writing loop where we still have to write things like that, like have a character say things like that where it's like, didn't you know? Oh well, I'll explain it to you anyway. It's like, that's so unrealistic. I guess it's not supposed to be realistic, but it's like, it's just, I don't know, that, like, haven't we evolved past that writing yet? Haven't we found a clever way yet to do that, to have a character explain something, but like it's not, I don't know what I'm saying. I think like Jimmy Neutron, I'm talking about writing.
I mean, one would think that we are past it, but we're still writing cliffhangers, so.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like Haley's on it, which is an entire cliffhanger of a show, to the point where even Disney was like, okay, you're just baiting the audience now, hoping that you're gonna keep getting seasons.
They canceled it.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that. That's what they were doing. They're just baiting the audience.
Cause it's like nothing was solved at the end. They really tried to do the whole thing, and it had more than like 10 episodes. So we had to like literally sit through her doing all these challenges for her to get to the end where she doesn't even end up kissing the guy. She doesn't end up doing anything with the journal, fixing the problem, nothing. It's all gonna be fixed in season 2 potentially.
Not anymore. It got canceled.
Well, now we know it got canceled, but before it was like they were really banking on it getting like a season 2 because, yeah, I don't know why they did all that. And then for the character that she was supposed to to kiss, he was all like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
Oh.
The fact that was even in the intro. That's my friend Scott.
I know, and then like the whole time it's like that's the challenge that she's supposed to, a test that she's supposed to check off, and she's just been holding it off to do the other tasks, and she still doesn't do it.
That should piss me off, man.
Oh.
So much of this game pissing me off. Can you play for me?
No.
Oh, I'm getting so burnt out. This game is, like, what do you even do? The Game Boy Advance one was not like this at all.
Well, we're not even gonna talk about that because it wasn't. That was awful.
I know, it looked.
It didn't even have the background.
It looked like a Flash game.
It did. You know what? It didn't even look like just a Flash game. It looked like a terribly done app.
Yeah, it did. Or a phone game.
Yep. Which is an app?
No, I'm talking about like those mobile, like flip phone games.
Oh!
Or Sony Ericsson. Do you remember the Sony Ericsson phones?
No.
They were the ones that had like a double screen, I think.
Oh. I remember the BlackBerry because it had a double
the BlackBerry,
screen.
yeah. I always tell this story to Adrian. My first time having any musical device was a green Motorola phone. I used to download so much music to that. A lot of the first music that I ever listened to was on that green Motorola. This game is relaxing me so much, it's putting me to sleep. It's so chill. Jeez.
Yeah.
This game, it's not a bad game.
Yeah, I'm just along for the ride.
Oh. Okay, that's the checkpoint. Okay, good. That's I'm supposed to be here. Cool. Come on. It's satisfying to actually hit them.
Analyzing. Subject is a movie object. When all movie objects are destroyed in a level, you will receive the movie bonus.
Thank you.
Thank you, game, for telling us about that, but like you're gonna do the bonus stuff.
Mm.
I honestly don't know what that weird ghost thing is, and I'm glad that this game isn't in HD.
Yeah, it looks really creepy.
It does. I don't.
Fucking hell. Such an abrupt game over screen too.
Want to call it a stream?
Oh yeah, we'll call it a stream. Alright, everybody. Damn, we are so chilled out and just mellowed out this stream.
We are, because
Or outing.
yeah.
We'll be more high energy next time, everybody. Thanks for watching. Enjoy